Hi, I'm Dave Goodman from the Costa Mesa Historical Preservation Committee, and this is 50 Years and Still, a program where we recognize and highlight Costa Mesa businesses that are still in operation after more than 50 years. Today, we'll take a look at Lil Pickle, a local favorite and Costa Mesa's oldest sandwich shop.
The way we pronounce it here is Little Pickle, without the TT, Little Pickle, which is kind of splitting hairs, but Little Pickle.
61?
The original owners, Jim and Ted, decided to open up Little Pickle in Costa Mesa near Airplane Park, down on Park Avenue. And that's where it started. And they were there, we think, from 62 to around 1970. Right around 1970, 71, when they moved from that location to this location here, and we've been here ever since. The menu, as far as I know, it's been this way. I've owned the Little Pickle now for 14 years, so it's been this way for 20, 25, 30 years. We haven't changed anything other than we added a 14-inch sandwich. Jim usually had the 7-inch and 10-inch, so we added the 14-inch for the big eaters. I'm a big Charger fan. When the Chargers moved into town, we turned one of our sandwiches into the Chargers Club. And I wish the Chargers would have stayed in San Diego, but they're here and I wanted to welcome them, and it's great that their practice facility is right down the street. And that helps us, those 14 or 15 days that they have those public practices. We get a lot of people coming in either before the practice or after the practice. But those people who are Ram fans can call it a Rams sub, but we don't want anybody ordering a Bronco sub or a Raider sub, okay? You can order a Chiefs, a Giants, any Cowboy, but not Raiders or Broncos. I hope I don't lose any customers over there.
Can I also get a small potato salad? Right here, please. It's a different feel when you have something that is very clearly family-owned, community-oriented. It's not your run-of-the-mill franchise. And when people come in and you walk in and they'll say, like, genuinely say hello to you and actually care about how your day is going, that's just something you don't get from like big-time companies. And the food's good, so that's all that really matters. I'm having time of my life with this right now.
Only you.
We sell a ton of pastrami. We just sell a lot of pastrami. The number one, the old Little Pickle sandwich, could have been one of the original sandwiches. That's very popular, but we cut all our vegetables fresh every morning. We use quality meats, and we use a steamer to steam the bread so it's all nice and soft and warm for every single customer, every single sandwich. As far as additions, we have pepperoncinis, we have jalapenos, we have habaneros for those who are brave.
If you want to ask for something a little different, a little extra meat, cheese, whatever, they'll do that for you. I mean, you got a big conglomerate business right across the street, and this place has survived in a small little industrial area this is in. I think it's a testimony. You get a lot of the same people coming back all the time.
Our participation in the community, as you can see from the posters and the pictures on the wall, when we took over in 2005, there was no more wall space. So I came up with the idea of putting these signs on the walls to let the customers know that even though there's nothing new going on the wall, we're still participating in the community. We donate kind of minimum checks to a lot of different people so we can spread the wealth out and everybody gets to participate and receive some of the benefits. I'm a big golfer, so I donate to the Estancia, Costa Mesa High School, Orange Coast College golf team, but also to Orange Coast College cheer and dance, women's basketball, baseball, golf, softball, pretty much everything you can think of.
You just don't get places like this anymore, like hometown feel kind of places. I'm originally from Los Angeles, So we have a lot of those old cafes still sitting around, like, you know, Philippe's and all those places that are still booming over in downtown. But move down to Orange County, I mean, in general, this area, like Costa Mesa, Irvine area, is not terribly old. Like, it's a pretty young community. So we don't really get these types of places. So I just like the laid back atmosphere of it.
Looking at it as from the city perspective is giving recognition to people that have stayed in business, that have survived, that have done the ups and downs. You know, 2008 when things were crashing, these businesses survived. So that's a testimony they're doing the right thing.
It is interesting when I'm over at the fairgrounds or in the shopping center, they'll say, "Where do I know you from?" Oh, that's right, Lil Pickle. And many times I'll recognize them and I'll know, yeah, you're always by the number 3, the Italian sandwich. So we're very old school, and we like to think that, you know, you can pick us up and put us in Kansas or Nebraska in a little town, and it'd be the same kind of atmosphere. You come in, everybody knows each other, you know you're going to get some good food. We're kind of just a small town establishment, but in Costa Mesa.